The next operators that we're going to talk about are the comparison operators. So what I want you to do is create a new file inside chapter 3 and call it comparison underscore operators .py. Now, once you've done that, just open the file. Now, you might ask yourself, what exactly is a comparison operator? Well, comparison operators are operators that are used to compare values. So they return either true or false, depending on what values we are comparing. So they return Boolean values, either true or false. So let's see examples, and let's look at the first example. So the first one that we are going to check is the equality comparison operator. So this operator helps to determine whether two values are the same or if two values are equal. So let's look at it. So first, what I'm going to do is I am going to print the equality of two values. So let's just say print 5 double equals 6. Now, in order to use the equality operator, we use the double equal to sign. So what this does is that it checks if the two values are equal to each other. Now, if they are equal to each other, it's going to return true. But if they are not equal to each other, it's going to return false. So let's run this. Now, once you run this, you can see that it gives us false because 5 is not equals to 6. But the moment I change this from 5 to 5, from 6 to 5, and I save it, let's see what it gives us. Once I run it, you can see that we get true right back. So what the double equality operator does is that it just compares the two values on the left and the right. So that's exactly what we're doing here. Now we could also create a variable here and call it is equal and equate this to 5 double equals 5. And what we can do is we can just print out is equal. And this will still give us the exact same result. So if I run this right now, you can see that it still gives us true because we are storing the expression, we're storing the value of 5 double equals 5 inside this is equal variable, and then we're printing it out. So remember that I had explained that we can just directly pass in expressions into the print statement. So this is exactly what we are going to do to make the code shorter. So I'll just write a comment here and I'll call this the equality comparison operator. Now, after doing that, the next operator which we are going to talk about is the not equals to operator. So what this operator just basically does is that it checks if two values are not equals to each other. If those two values are not equals to each other, then it returns true. But if they are equals to each other, it returns false. So you might be confused, but let's look at it. So I'm going to print 5 is not equals 6. Now, what do you think this is going to give us? You can take a pause and think about it. By printing 5 is not equals to 6. So anytime you want to make use of the not equals to operator, you first of all type your exclamation mark and then you put the equals to. So together they symbolize not equals to. So once I run this, you can see that it prints true because 5 indeed is not equals to 6. So this prints true. But if I were to change this from 5 to 6, we're trying to say, check if 6 is not equals to 6. So 6 not equals to 6, obviously, is going to be false because 6 indeed is equals to 6. So this operator not equals to just basically helps us check if two values are not equals to each other. If they are not equals to each other, it returns true back to us. But if they are equals to each other, then it returns false. I'm just going to come here and say the not equal to comparison operator. So I'm just going to save that. Now, the next operator that we are going to talk about is the greater than operator. Now, you are going to be using this a lot. In fact, you are going to be using a lot of these operators severally in your code, and they are very important. So it's really important that you understand these concepts. So the greater than operator basically just check if a value is greater than the other value. So it compares the size basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print here, I'm going to print 5 is greater than 5. Now, what do you think this is going to give us? 5 greater than 5 obviously is not correct. So once I run it, it should give us false. As you can see, it gives us false because 5 indeed is not greater than 5 because 5 is equal to 5. But if I were to change this to from 5 greater than 5 to 5 greater than 2, let's see what it gives us. Once I run it, you can see that it gives us true because 5 is indeed greater than true. I'm going to put a comment here and I'll say greater than equality, greater than comparison operator. Now, the next one that we're going to talk about is, you can guess it, it is the less than operator. I'm going to print 2 is less than 8. And let's see what that gives us. Once I run it, you can see it gives us true because 2 is indeed less than 8. But if I were to change this to 19 and run it again, you see that it gives us false as the result. So I will just copy this description here and paste it. And I'll change this to less than comparison operator. Now, the next two and the final two we're going to talk about are the greater than or equals to and less than or equals to. So basically, these operators, these two just help us check if a value is greater than or equals to the other value. So what we can do now is we can print 5 is greater than or equals to 5. What exactly does this do? This just checks if this value is greater than or equals to this value. Now, if you look at this expression, you can obviously evaluate it yourself. And you should see that we are going to get true because 5 isn't greater than 5, but 5 is equals to 5. Once I run it, you see that the final value is true because this expression is actually true. So I'm going to change this to greater than or equal to, okay, this is supposed to be G, or equal to comparison operator. Let me just copy this. Now, the next one that we're going to work on is less than or equal to operator. So let's say we want to check if two numbers are less than or equals to each other. So I am going to print 2 is less than or equals to 5. Now, once we run this, this should give us true because 2 indeed is less than 5, but 2 is not equals to 5. So once I run this right now, you see that we get true as a final value. But if I were to increase this to like 10, for example, we should get false because those two conditions do not are not satisfied because 10 is not less than 5 and 10 is not equals to 5. So returns false back to us. So these are the basic comparison operators that we are going to talk about in this section of the course. These are really, really important because you are going to be performing a lot of comparison in your programs as as you develop more software and write more code. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask and I will get back to you.